Greetings, everybody. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I'm glad you're here. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome, greetings. And if you are returning, thank you so much. All right, so I am here. Happy May. I'm 7 days behind, but in any case, these messages are still being guided for me to give you from Divine Source. These are your May 2026 messages for you guys. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Capricorn Collective. I hope you guys are doing well, Cap. So we're going to focus on, I'm being guided to focus on the overall strongest energies for you guys this month, and also what Divine Spirit is encouraging you to focus on the most for this month, okay? With that being said, let's tap into your strongest energies with these energy cards. If you guys are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like button. I do appreciate that. It does help my channel continue to move through this really thick YouTube algorithm. So I would appreciate that. I am highly grateful. And please don't forget to share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And as always, if you need a personal reading from me, my information is below in the description area. And also, please look out for my upcoming website that will have all my services that I provide as a certified intuitive life coach and energy healer. So with that being said, let's get your strongest energies, Capricorn. Holy Divine Spirit, what are Capricorn Collective strongest energies for May 2026? Please and thank you. Okay, so we have the financial constraints that is coming out in the reverse. Okay, it looks in the upright from your angle, but it came out in the reverse here, which is good. So you guys are coming out of some type of money, financial crisis, or restriction or limitation. Okay, so this is in reverse, and then we have door to value. Okay, we see that money here. It did come out in the sideways. So, which means for me, this is something that is in the process of manifesting. You are slowly coming out of some type of financial crunch or crisis or limitation, Capricorn, but we have money that is flowing to you slowly but surely. This could be from a new business venture. This could be from a new job. This could be from a new loan situation. This could be from you also adjusting or shifting something in your life to make accommodations for you to gain more money. So it could be something that you've been doing differently, Capricorn, or will be doing differently this month as we get deeper into this month of May. Okay, but whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it because you're coming out of the financial crunch. Okay, you're coming out of financial, maybe even financial debt for some of you guys. Okay, so that's good. All right, so that is the strongest energy so far for you guys for this month. You guys coming out of some type of financial difficulty, and money is slowly coming towards you, Capricorn. And of course, the situation is going to be different for everybody because I'm reading on a collective level, but that is the overall strongest energy. So what else for Capricorn Collective Divine Spirit for this month? I feel like this is going to be a very straightforward message for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what other messages do you have for Capricorn Collective for this month of May 2026? Please and thank you. What else for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, for May 2026. Okay. So yeah, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright. It talks about burdens, and responsibilities and feeling overwhelmed. Um, so you guys feel like you guys are already carrying a heavy load. So this could be family responsibilities. This could be financial responsibilities. So you have the Ten of Wands that came out, and you have the World in reverse. Okay. So Capricorn, there's something else in your life that needs to be adjusted or closed out. And this is why the door to value came out sideways instead of in the upright. Because although it's on this way, there's some kind of delay. And with the World in reverse, it talks about delays and stagnation. With this World in reverse and delays, there's something else in your life, Capricorn, that you have to maybe cut ties with, close out, or complete before the energy can open up wide enough for you, for the money to move faster towards you. It was one thing we've learned when it comes to energy and how energy works. A lot of times we can create a lot of delays and stagnations in our own lives, depending on maybe who and what we're connected to. There could be some other there could be some other energies around you, or maybe habits or energies that you have created for yourself, Capricorn, that are on a lower density, lower frequency, lower energy, and that could be toxic, could be unhealthy habits, unhealthy ways of thinking, unhealthy ways of doing, unhealthy ways of being. All those things can create stagnation and delays in our lives. It would be nice if we had known that, of course, when we were first born, of course, but of course not. That would be too easy. We have to grow and evolve and experience these things as human beings and have this human experience in order to learn and grow and transform, right? So, but I say that to say there's some other area in your life that I'm hearing and seeing that divine spirit wants you to work on, so that way you can have these things flow to you a lot easier and a lot quicker. It's not saying that you're not getting this, because again, you're coming out of financial difficulties or restraints. That's good. And you're having money that's coming to you. The energy is there for it to come to you, and it's just traveling slowly with it being sideways, okay? So with that being said, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna use this deck. I have 2 tarot decks here. Holy Divine Spirit, what is slowing down Capricorn's money? What is slowing down? What is being delayed? What needs to be completed and closed out for Capricorn Collective, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. What exactly needs to be closed out and completed for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement? Please clarify. Please clarify what needs to be closed out and completed for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. We got the World card again, but in the upright. So this is just a stronger reiteration, or divine source strongly emphasizing that there's something that needs to be closed out, but this is in the upright. Okay. So with this being in the upright, it shows that this is what the eventual the um this is what divine spirit is saying will eventually happen for you, Capricorn, that you guys will reach completion of what needs to be closed out, of what needs to be worked on, and what's causing the delay. You will get to the world being in the upright, which talks about things being completed and you're ready for something new. Okay, but what needs to be completed? Being told not to take that. What needs to be completed for Capricorn Collective Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Wow. The Ten of Cups in the upright at that. Wow, that's great. This is your outcome. You're going to be happily fulfilled. Um, when we got the Ace of Swords in the bottom in the upright. I'm getting for you guys because divine spirit for some reason is not giving me specifically what needs to be closed out or what's causing the delay. But what I'm getting and feeling and hearing that there's a certain outlook or perspective that you have, Capricorn, to maybe family and relationships that needs to be looked at. It needs to be reevaluated, reassessed. It's coming maybe from a toxic mindset or a pet. Thank you, Holy Spirit. More of a pessimistic mindset. That's what's slowing down the money part. But when you take the time, Capricorn, to look within and examine why you feel this way about relationships and or family situations, why you may have more of a pessimistic or um, maybe apathetic look towards relationships or family dynamics. It opens up an energy where it allows you to have a different and new perspective. And once you get a new, different perspective, Capricorn, then you're going to reach this Ten of Cups and the World card, and it's going to bring you better and clearer clarity moving forward with the Ace of Swords and the upright. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Woo! I felt like Divine Spirit wasn't trying to give me that information at first. So, so what is it that Capricorn needs to focus on? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What is the main thing that Capricorn Collective needs to focus on for this month, May 2026? Please and thank you. I love this. This is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. What you need to focus on mainly for this month of May 2026, even if you have a family or kids to look after or And we see that you have all these responsibilities because you're Capricorn. You're like one of the most responsible zodiac signs in the zodiac. You typically do take on a lot of things in life, a lot of family responsibilities. But with the Four of Swords, Divine Spirit is saying what you need to focus on the most, Capricorn, this month for May 2026 is just to chill, relax. Just chill and relax. Chill and relax. I'm hearing, I know that's hard for some of you guys to hear because you're usually on the go. You're usually busy getting things done, achieving goals. But Divine Source is saying the main thing you need to focus on for this month is to relax and chill and do nothing. When you can do nothing, do nothing. And when you have time to do nothing, when you know you don't have to do anything, Divine Source is saying, when you know that you don't have to do anything, please use that moment and opportunity to do nothing and to avoid trying to create a reason to do something, to create a reason to stay busy. Allow yourself and your body and your mind to just rest and chill. Allow somebody else to take on some of the responsibilities and or burdens. You don't have to do everything, Cap, is what I'm hearing. You honestly don't have to do everything. Divine Source is saying you're doing a bit too much. And I actually literally just had a collective reading that I did a couple of days ago that actually speaks to the collective about that, about how one of the main messages in my reading from a couple of days ago, I think it was 2 days ago, one of the main messages for the collective was you're doing too much. And Divine Source and Creator and the universe is speaking loudly and saying, stop. You're doing way too much. You know, it's great that you want to do a lot, but you're doing way too much, and it's time to just chill and do nothing. And it does not make you lazy. It does not make you unproductive. So I'm going to give you that same message that I gave the collective because apparently it's coming out, and some of you guys need to hear that as well, Cap. And this is said with love, ultimate love and respect. Okay. Whew, thank you, Holy Spirit, because at first I didn't know if you wanted me to know, wanted the collective to know what it was that was creating the delay. Okay. So let's leave off with a couple of oracle messages for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what oracle messages do you have for Capricorn Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this month of May 2026? Please and thank you. I will take these cards in the upright only. What's the second one? The second message from this deck for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, May 2026, Holy Spirit. Ah, interesting. We have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys could be connected to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. They don't have to be these sun signs, but they could have one of these signs heavily, or some of these signs heavily placed in their natal chart. It could be their moon sign, their rising sign, Venus sign, or Venus placement, or Mercury. I could go on and on and on. Okay? So you guys could be collected. You guys could be connected to an air sign in some way, shape, or form. All right, and then we have health. Health issues could arise. This is why I also got channeled. I was going on about this Four of Swords and what that means for you guys. And you guys doing too much. You guys taking on too much.
especially with this Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords, you guys are doing too much. And this is a month where you are being encouraged, strongly encouraged by divine source, your spirit guides in the universe, to settle down, chill out, take it easy, and chill and relax. It does not, I repeat, it does not make you lazy. It does not make you unproductive. You've earned every bit of rest and relaxation. So you are being advised to do that, because also your health could be on the line for some of you guys. Your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. And if that is compromised, that can just continue to create a delay in money and opportunities coming your way that want to come your way, because it's in the sideways. For me, it's manifesting and working its way to you. So if you're not well enough to do anything, again, that creates delays and blockages. Okay? That's for some of you guys, not for everybody, of course. But as I always say, if you are on my channel looking at my videos, more than likely there is a message somewhere in here for you. And what is the last message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What's the second message? Okay. I'm being told to take these. And man, the way they flew out just now. Okay, we have card number 54. It says divine assistance. Accept the help that your angels are sending you to assist you in your endeavors. You don't have to fight this battle alone. Exactly. You don't have to do everything alone, Capricorn. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to take on all the burdens by yourself. You don't have to take on all the responsibilities by yourself. Your divine angels and guidance, your divine angels are sending you help and wanting to assist you. Not only through these messages that I'm channeling and giving you, but allow yourself to receive help. That's the thing. You have to allow yourself to receive the help. You're used to doing so much on your own. Allow people to help you. Allow someone to help. Okay? They're sending someone. They're sending assistance. So just be open to receive it. Then we have take initiative. Number 17, it says, waiting for things to happen will not work. Make your own way forward to put yourself in a position to win. Now, a lot of you guys are already very much initiators. I mean, after all, you are a cardinal sign. However, with this particular message, there's something that you guys need to take initiative on in some specific area in your life that doesn't necessarily need you to take action on right now. But there is something that I'm getting from this message here. There's something very specific in the area of your life, which is going to be different for everybody, where you need to take initiative on. And this could be something where you may have been waiting for someone else or waiting for somebody to help you maybe decide on something, or give you a yes or no, or kind of give you some kind of signal or sign that it's okay to do something or move forward with something. That's for somebody very specific, I'm getting. Okay. And lastly, we have card number 30. Good luck. Good luck. Your angels are sending you a lucky break. You're about to step into one of the most prosperous and abundant chapters of your life. Exactly. Good luck is on your way, not just money-wise, but a lot of other opportunities, Capricorn. There is good abundance and good luck on your way. It's slowly but surely coming, because again, you have to have a new perspective about family, about relationships, or a different perspective, a healthier perspective about family and relationships that have somehow been blocking, as well as doing too much, taking too many responsibilities on your own. That's also been a blockage, okay? So it's emphasizing or just reiterating again that you do have these things coming to you These are just some of the things that you need to change and work on a little bit in order for these things to get to you a little bit faster, Cap. All right. Whew. So with that said, Capricorn, I hope that these messages resonated for you and that you found them helpful. As always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.